Hello, good evening, and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, folks, here back in the shows, my mucker, Albert. Evening, Albert.
Evening, mate. I'm puffed out. I'm absolutely puffed out, mate.
Do you feel as if you played?
Oh, did they have, man? Did they have? What a game. What a game.
Wow. Mate, we were laughing with Robert Weatherall. We said 2 each and Talbot get the winner. Well, we got it right. Roof get the winner. What a game. Look, you win and lose as a team. Yeah, there was some subpar performances, some great performances. But let's stick to the positive. A real team performance. The manager, he'll do for me, Albert.
Oh, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I'm no fault now tonight. You're no fault after a game like that. It's absolutely superb, mate. Superb performance. Some players had a really, really good performance tonight. Lundstrom, not my favourite player, but he was outstanding. Absolutely, totally, utterly outstanding, man.
What about Desser's goal, mate? When that went in, were you just open mouth like, what have I just witnessed?
I was just happy for him, mate. I really was happy for him. That says that'll shut me. People like me up. Why do we keep doing that? That was superb, mate. Absolutely
and he's
superb.
that good, mate. The way he played it, a 1-2 with himself to set up Seamer for the first goal.
So that's an assist and a goal he got tonight. And Big Seamers is Big Seamers. He swept that away well, didn't he? He took it lovely. Absolutely.
He gives you a shift. What's a result? Really, really big result. And then see when they give you the start, but it's worth to the club all there. You know, it's millions and millions of pounds, mate.
Am I right in saying, or am I wrong in saying, is that the first time that we've beat a Spanish team in Spain?
Yes.
In a European. Is it?
That's my 14th tie in Spain. We've had 3 draws. 3 draws, 10 defeats, and now 1 win.
I'm looking at that cutback for the goal snail. Now that was brilliant playing over the big man. That really was. A bit like football intelligence.
He had a good game, didn't he?
Oh, aye. It was a good game, you know. They all had a good game in different ways. Know what I mean? We could pick in a few faults here, there, and everywhere, but that's football, isn't it? You can't get a perfect game. You go to the result. 3-2 is the start I care about to Rangers. That's all I care about, mate. And we go to top the section, get into the last 16. What's
top
to like tonight?
Top to section and lost 5 points to the bottom.
So only us, isn't it? So that's the way we do things. What did the second? So it was us top. Who's second?
Sparta.
Was it? So that's Betis into the conference.
I think so, mate. I think that's how it finished. I'll just check it out for you.
They'll be spewing. They'll be absolutely spewing. But that's the 6 points we took off them.
Yes, boy. I'm in a spook oxygen, but I'm here.
Jimmy Bear, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm really ill, mate. I'm fucking ill as spook.
What's your language, mate? Yeah.
Sorry. Are we on the air?
Yeah, we're live, mate. Yeah. One more time, you know me. Carry on.
Well, what a result, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Fantastic, mate.
I think I'm in shock. I've got to be honest with you. I'm not in shock that we won. I see when we scored the goal when we went 1-0 up. I'm saying, God, this is going to be a long 88 minutes to see this out all better.
And then they took over, by the way. They played some brilliant football in the next 5-10 minutes and scored there as well. And hit the bar. They were all over us. I'm saying to myself, oh God. I says, if we don't get a grip with this, try and get a grip with this. But then we crept back in it again and scored another goal.
Another brilliant goal.
Yep.
Moved inside, a good pass with Cifuentes, who I thought done okay as well.
Aye.
Dessers, what about Dessers? Cuts inside, Juicy, dummies people, and puts it through the goalie's legs.
But what we've seen there, Ox, is we've seen what we saw on the YouTube highlight videos. Remember when we kept saying, why can't he do that for us? Well, he's just done it. Magnificent.
Listen, I'll put that into context. Atletico and Real Madrid both failed to win in that stadium.
Now, come out and ask tips if he was, because we can
Maybe
do
they'll
that
be
in
off.
Bora.
Maybe the two of them will be after Dessers and Lammers. Maybe.
Oh, aye. That sounds good.
Right,
Why not?
We better get these phone lines open, gentlemen. Eh?
Yep.
Yeah, and then we'll get Juicy's thoughts. Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Wow. Philip, come on. The way he changed the shape, the tactical change, Juicy are bringing Sterling on. Boy, can that boy motor, Dijon Sterling, eh?
That boy had a game, right? That boy had a game.
Unreal.
Juicy,
Unreal. You said it right there, Ox. The power that young gentleman possesses. We saw a little bit of it at the weekend, didn't we? But the way that he's able to motor away from players, take the ball out of the danger zone, set up play, push other guys off the ball, took someone shoulder barging him in the face to take him down. We could be engineering a position change in a player here that we never thought we needed until we've seen him play there. You talk about versatile, Ox. I mean, it was a tactical change, bringing him on. I thought Cifuentes played pretty well the first half, to be fair. But I'm never going to question the decision our manager makes ever again.
Oh, Philip Clement at the moment, it's just, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it all, but he's got them playing as a team, they're all working for each other. It's like night and day.
I've said it before, I'll say it again, mate. He knows what he's doing. He knows wherever it is. He knows what he's doing. I've no fear at all. I've no fear of transfers coming in now or nothing. This guy has got it, and he knows exactly what he wants, and he knows exactly the type of team he wants to build, and he's going to build a formidable team. I'm quite sure of a right formidable team, one we all can be proud of, one we actually can say that's Rangers now we're watching. No, maybe it was a great result tonight, but he'll build this team, I'm telling you, and I'm confident. But back to the night, superb display, mate. So happy, I really am so happy.
Aye. I think it's worth, I don't know, it's worth millions of pounds, coefficient points. You've got you're into the last 16, Juicy. You can park that, yeah.
We won't have to play a February tie, will we? We're straight through to that last round of 16 in March, I think. We've not had that benefit before. The last time we won the group, we still had to play a mandatory round of 32. So this is what a beautiful position to be in, and now we can go for Sunday. And remember what I said, Ox, last time I was on. I said I wanted 2 Bridgemans, and you said I was really demanding. But we've had a victory by 1 goal tonight. I'm taking that as a Bridgeman almost.
No, that's not a Bridgeman. No way was that a Bridgeman game.
No.
Oh, bear, I'm not having that.
But
No.
Just give me another win, another on Sunday. Then I can chill for a few days.
Nah, the Bridgeman will be sticking the nut in his telly tonight watching that. You will not like that at all. Too many goals in that.
Bridgeman, that. Too many goals. Anyway, we've been joined by one of our panellists, young JM. Evening, JM.
And Big Dessers turns into Archie Gemmell was the quote from Darius McGuinness there. That was the quote just before I come on there. And Big Dessers turns into Archie Gemmell. What a result that is.
Hey, Albert, what a result.
Come on. It's a fantastic result. The other 2 results, the Scottish team tonight, the other night, they're dead rubbers, but that's an important game. So that's the way you do it. That's the way, again, Rangers fly the flag for British football, and on we go, mate. On we go, onward and upward.
Who you singling out? I know it was a great team performance, JM, but who you singling out?
John Lundstrom tonight. I thought it was good, even though I thought it was his sort of their second goal, even though it was a good finish. There was a catalogue of errors, which I think he started with a pass out wide and Essen went, but there was not. But I thought apart from that, the other 99% of the game, I thought he was superb for the whole game.
Can you just say that again? Who did you give man of the match to?
John Lundstrom.
Okay, evening, Andrew.
He did all right, didn't he? That John Lum guy, he did fantastic. Yeah.
You're getting
No,
there.
I'm getting there. Right. See, we win the League Cup, I'll give him his full name. No, listen, I'm absolutely delighted. I mean, I think before the game, we're all a wee bit worried, but what I seen tonight there was an absolute team performance. There were a couple of guys in there that were dodgy, but it was a team performance, and the way they fought for each other. I was saying in the feet to the guys that I kind of had a thing when they missed a couple of chances there. I had the 3-2 line, which come up right enough, and that's what I thought it finished.
What price, Andy?
I'll get 28-1.
Oh, that's poor for 3-2.
It's poor, isn't it? It's poor, especially when it's not getting what you call a lot of goals. But no, listen, for me, that's one of the greatest results in Europe for me as the Rangers. For me, the way they stuck at it with the team that we played.
Barcelona, mate. That's the only time.
Oh yeah, well, that no takes any preference to that one, right enough. But I'm talking about the team that they had out there, and I'm highly delighted. Like I say, I'm critical when they're bad, and I'll say it. But I thought to a man, they all played well to a fashion that we had. Well, that Lamas, that's the only but the down point. He wouldn't play for us again. I mean, and I thought at the back end of the game, it reminds when we had Abercat there against Dortmund when we get bumped in the last minute, but not holding the ball. And I think we get away the ball cheaply at the end there. But I don't know how to explain it. I'm away with this. I'm away with the fairies with this one. I never thought that would happen. And we can take that on and win the League Cup.
People who don't know you only get this, but the people who do know you will understand. Are you feeling 10 feet tall?
Aye.
You're lucky, Andy. You're lucky that he said you feel 4 feet tall.
I know. I tell you, listen, to have a night like that, and we've had some hard times, and I'm pleased for all the Rangers fans out there. You've got to be honest and all that. That's some performance, that, isn't it? We go on and win the League Cup now, and then the momentum can shift. You don't know where this is going to go. We can negotiate the 2 games in hand. It becomes, there's so many things that could go right here. Don't let us down now. But what he's installed into them, what other managers couldn't. I think the difference is if you mess him about, he'll not play with you. And a lot of these players probably not going to be there under him. But I think this guy's got it. I said he looks a proper manager, and I'll stick with that. I waved about in a couple of these decisions he was saying, and a couple of things he was saying when we had the 2 bad results in the first 3 games that we needed to negotiate. But I need to shut up, Billy, and just go on my game by game. But for every Rangers fan out there, I'm absolutely proud for every one of them.
JM, and then Juicy can come in. A great performance. I'll be honest with you, I didn't see it coming. I get where old David was coming from the last night. You might be thinking maybe the separate scheme days a tournament could get maybe through his runners up and see where that takes us. And I thought they were decent favourites, but they never let us down, JM.
No, they stood up and been counted tonight, didn't they? And I was the same, to be honest. It was more out of hope or anything. I just didn't want a bad performance and a really bad result going into Sunday and the start of the week, on a bad note. But they've done quite the opposite, haven't they? It was a superb performance. I think looking at the starting 11 of the squad, I don't even think we had enough people on the bench to fill the squad. And you got to remember a few of them were kids as well, and we've gone out and beat a team that drew at the weekend with Real Madrid.
They drew with Real Madrid at the weekend. They haven't lost at home all season. They've lost 2 games in La Liga. They don't score a lot of goals, but they don't lose many nearer. And we took 3 off them at home. 3, but.
Yeah, and even though we scored the 3 goals up, it was an incredibly difficult match. It was not an easy game. They might not be a free scoring side, but they technically strong, good on the ball, and there's times there where, particularly coming down that side in the first half, was causing us all kinds of problems. So I didn't really feel like they were all over us at certain points in that second half, even though they were having a lot of the ball. It wasn't as crazy a backs to the wall as we've seen, some matches which we've had in Europe, but it was still difficult. And we've had our first ever win in Spain against Spanish opposition. And that is a massive moment for us. It's been a bit of a stigma, hasn't it? We've had some quality draws against Villarreal, which was some really good results at the time. But this, to qualify as group winners, to avoid a last 32 against a Champions League dropout, which would have been really hard. Light those cigars, boys.
Oh, Bear, I've got a question for you, and I expect an honest answer as normal. Obviously, the whole of Scottish football have been cheering when that third goal went in because of the coefficient.
Well, I would imagine so. I know I'd be cheering if any of them had scored. But it's how do you put any words, man? It's just a fantastic performance and an absolutely fantastic result. We're all sitting here saying we didn't expect it. Well, I suppose we didn't. I thought I favoured a draw in the back of my head. I'm saying we get a draw at it. We're doing really well here, especially the setup with the amount of players injured and what we've got coming up on Sunday and things like that. But hey, that's all by the by now. Just went out there and won the game. It's simple, and it's just simple. Just go out, score the goals. The chances we took. I don't think we missed any chances tonight, did we?
No, we had opportunities to score. Their goals, situations, Yeah, but we never. But obviously they had situations as well. And we got a bit of luck. The one that the guy get chopped in for the handball. How does he know he did? You did?
I think it came that fast that night, and Butland did save that. And he had a couple. By the way, just to mention Butland, he had a couple of good saves tonight as well. He get credit for one that hit. He get credit for one that hit the bar. He didn't save that. It hit the bar. But he pulled off a few other ones, a few cracking saves.
He's a big player for us. Big player for us, Jack Butland, giant.
Massive, isn't he? Just even them little bits at the end when the ball's going sky high in the air. We've had goalkeepers before, great goalkeepers that wouldn't have came and caught it. He just takes the sting out of the game at the right time as well, and also makes some really, really good saves. Even that one at the end where he ran across and sort of had to flick it round. That wasn't an easy save. A lot of keepers might have just got caught flat-footed and that ends up in the bottom corner. So, yeah, massive players for us. But McCoy's has just been on there saying he can't give anyone advice, but he recommends extending the contract even further.
Goalkeeper. Yeah. Listen, the boys played in Seville, Roof, Lundstrom, Borna, Tavernier, Golson. They have cut it at the top level. Then we get frustrated when we watch them against Ross County and St Mirren. Put your finger on it, Andy.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? They seem to be able to pull out them performances every now and again. You see, the Roof there, if you could keep that boy fit, that's a real goal scorer at the highest level, but we can't keep him fit. But I think after the game, when he was talking, he tell you what, he looked very fit and all that. So hopefully, we can get a turnaround on him because he'll get you goals in. He'll get you goals, but I'm trying to say, I'm a bit lost. I'm a bit kind of dazed at what we've done here late enough, but I'm so proud of him. That's just that lets them know in Europe. Hey, we've got an habit, haven't we, of taking teams' records in Europe. We did it to the Dutch mob as well all them years ago. So another thing to add to our history and that. But yeah, look, if we can go forward now and we can give us what we all want on Sunday. What a week! I think I'm starting to make sure that I get myself informed for the drinking session that's about to arrive. Well, I'm going to have a couple at night. That's before I go to my bed.
Yeah, something. If you think back, Juicy Beg, you've had obviously the Dortmund result. With some magnificent results, particularly at home under Stevie G, but away games. Andy's talking about. You're up there, Fiorentina, when you get your winning penalty kicks to get to that final. Sporting Lisbon that season. Leeds United, PSV Eindhoven, Wolverhampton. You go back. But that'll be up there. Juicy Bear.
It's right there, my man, and it's right there. Not just as a standalone match, but because of what we achieved by winning it. To win your group and qualify for the second set of knockout stage matches is massive. We've had some big wins, but they haven't always been an immediate contributor. Even when we beat Dortmund, we still had to get through another leg. But this one might be right up there with all those beautiful wins that you've mentioned before. The 3-0 in Lyon, I mean, that feels like a long time ago now. But what a result that was. This feels right up there. And because of the momentum that we've got and the momentum we got from this past weekend, it's just got to carry us through to Sunday now as well, because it's still going to be a difficult game, but we need to be beating those sheep.
Listen, I've got this thing. If Phil come on, put the women's team at lead one. He's got a spell there. It's all better.
He certainly has, man. He's getting it right more times than not. A couple of decisions since he's been in that we've questioned, but the majority of his decisions, even the ones that were questioned, he's getting them right. It's unbelievable. No matter what, may it continue for a long, long time, mate. A long, long time, because I'm enjoying it. I don't know about you, but I'm certainly enjoying it.
Long may this run continue, Jayama. It's some record he's got. We criticised with Aberdeen and we criticised maybe after the Harris game at Ibrox. Doesn't matter now. Yeah, the base being wiped and we went and won away in Betis. We'll clawed back more points. Everything is going positive. Hopefully we start getting some players back. Soon.
Exactly that. Doing it with half a squad as well. And to be fair to Clement, even though all us fans and that were maybe getting a bit carried away after the odd bump in the road, he's been very clear and said there would be bump in the roads. And also, with the way he acts, it looks like he's confident the team can overcome him if they pretty much do what he says. And it seems that wasn't just sit back and hope today. We set up with a 4-4-2 without the ball. It was aggressive whilst being defensive. It was impressive. You could have easily just said, some managers might have covered the back, would have got no players. Let's just sit back and hope. But we still had an idea of what we wanted to do off the ball with a way of trying to score goals.
That boy Isco's not a bad player, Jayama.
Not bad, is he? I'm not sure if he quite gets ahead of Lammers in that number 10 role for us. He might come off the bench. He might be able to come in off the bench for us and do a turn. I'm not sure if he quite comes in for Lammers. No, he's some player, isn't he? Even dropping back, even at the end there, he's dropping back to the centre half positions there, wasn't he? Trying to quarterback it for him at the end in that and whatever. But he done some nice things, set up for the goal. But at the end of the day, didn't do enough, did he?
No, he didn't. That's fair, Andy. That's fair.
Who are we talking about there?
Isco, he's a great player, but ultimately never done enough tonight, yeah?
No, not at all. Like I said, to a man, good, bad or indifferent on some of them. Some of them were outstanding. I see that boy Sterling. That guy doesn't he look comfortable whichever part of the ground he goes to. So I'd like to see him get a crack there on Sunday. I don't know what you think about that one, boys.
Let's just enjoy the night and we'll build up to Sunday tomorrow night, mate.
I can't help it. I'm thinking League Cup final now. I want it to come quick.
We've got another 4 injuries to pick up between now and Sunday. Juicy.
Well, it's there's not too much time to rest before then, but we've been here before. Big results, big games on a Thursday night, big games on a Sunday, be it league or cup games, and players don't like training. They'll just be straight in. They'll warm down, and they'll be ready for Sunday. And whatever team we put out there is going to be crazy up for it, and it will take care of itself. And on a big pitch, when the chips are down, they've just proven that they can do it. We're asking them to do it one more time this Sunday, beat a team that apparently is already painting League Cup winners on one of their buses. So we need to take care of that problem.
Yes. So I'm trying to find out exactly what this is worth to tonight, Albert. You know,
3 million.
Oh,
what's
well,
that?
you get money for winning the section as well as
You
the
get money
points.
for winning the group. You get more coefficient points, which is worth money. Yeah, we've got the home tie, which, you know, potentially what it means to the club, you know.
Mhm.
You know,
It's worth a lot of money, mate. A lot of
aye.
money.
It'll be worth a lot more money in the League Cup, bizarrely, yeah.
Had a League Cup, Scottish Cup, League all wrapped into one. It'd be worth more money than the three of them put together. But that's the SFA sorted all that, and the SPFL sorted all that out for us. They took care of that. But just meant to say about Matondo and Seymour tonight. They showed a wee bit of inexperience tonight, didn't they? The
The corners,
last couple of
running
minutes.
into the corners.
Oh, seeing Matondo shot, I was like, no, son, no. We all know what you do. We're all sitting here knowing what you do with that ball. he took that wee pathetic shot. Big Seamers as well. He wanted to take him on the inside and have another go at it. But anyway, it all worked out well. I'm not complaining.
Aye. An absolute magnificent result. And what they'll do is, here's what they'll do, Andy, right? We can see right through them. They'll say, such a great night for Scottish football as the three teams win. There's only one team won a game that counted.
Aye. That's well, we know that, though. I mean, they did that something on talk radio there about the amount of penalties that we were getting and all that. I turned it off. Like, it was absolutely. Well, I was shouting at the clip that was coming up there. Like, these people are absolutely unbelievable, aren't they? But nothing surprises you from them, you know. And as I say, I think the reason it comes thick and fast like that, they're in all the high powers, and they're now. They don't care.
Andy,
Andy,
your line's not great, mate. Phone
Is it
back
not?
in, all
Is that-
right?
Right, okay.
All right, phone back in. JM, we know what they're up to here. We can see right through them.
Sorry, I was struggling to pick up there from Andy from Leeds. What are we?
I'm saying, we know what they're going to be saying. They'll say, oh, what a night, what a week for Scottish football. Two of them won. The only one that counted.
I know. Only game that counted, the only team that mattered. Just reading there, we have contributed to 48% of the coefficient points this season for Scotland. Now in 3 points. It's only the sixth time that a Scottish team took more than 10 points in the group stages of a competition. Bearing in mind, we dropped 5 points to the bottom seed team in the group as well.
Where would it have been if we'd have done that, mate?
Imagine that. That's what I mean. Oh, no, even if you make one of the home tie, a win and a draw, not even 2 wins away, it'd be incredible the points we would have gained. But no, once again we're flying the flag, aren't we? We won the only game that mattered, and then they're going to try and take some pride with a couple of dead rubbers.
Yeah. Juicy Bill.
Oh, don't worry about whatever nonsense propaganda comes out, boys. We know how important this was tonight, and we know the standard that we set. And, goodness, just because a couple of other clubs won a few matches, about time, but that's not our problem. It's not our concern. We have the result that matters. They would all love to be in this position. And that is without a doubt. And we can be very proud of that tonight. And we'll take care of our own business our way. If we can bag the cup on Sunday, what a start to December. Unreal start. Everything we would have dreamt of.
Here's a start for these gentlemen, yeah? Right. The 10-year UEFA coefficient, which goes back to 2013, Albert. Remember where we were? Yeah.
Yep.
Right. We didn't play in Europe again to 2017, correct?
Yep.
And that was Progress Niederkorn, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And how we felt and how bad we were. We are now the top-rated Scottish team in the 10-year coefficient. You've got to laugh at them, haven't you?
Oh dear. Anyway. It's just, but we'll not get quoted as that. We'll not get spoke about in the terms of being fantastic. They'll get lumped in, as you said earlier on. They'll get lumped in with us and try to make it. Oh, they all done it together. I'm afraid we didn't do it together. Rangers done it as usual, but we're doing it for ourselves. Let's be honest with it, guys. I don't care about Scotland. We're doing it for ourselves, and we're doing not a bad job at it. I'll give you that. We're doing not a bad job at it.
Yes. Amazing. Giant.
No, it is, isn't it? It's incredible. Like you say, consider where we are. I'm just reading there. Rangers Europa League prize money. UEFA Champions League elimination, €5 million. Europa League group stage, €3.63 million. 3 group wins, €1.89 million. 2 group draws, €420,000. First in the group, €1.1 million. Round of 16, €1.2 million. A 10-year bonus of €2.9 million. Total, excluding tickets and TV rights, €16,144,000.
Andy, I know that's not a lot of money to you, but to some of you it is.
It's a remarkable turnaround from the Mad Monk standing in the edge, isn't it? And where we've got to. When you look at that and see how it's broke down and all that, you wonder why we're not. I know it's a different game. You're probably going to tell me it is, but you wonder why we're not won, trophies in Scotland.
It's a puzzle, mate. It's a puzzle with Big Phil would say.
Yeah, but hopefully he solves the puzzle. There isn't a puzzle out there that can't be made, apparently. So hopefully this is the guy that takes us to that level and where we need to be. I'm pretty sure if we could, get this trophy and then go on and really close it down, because I generally believe history tells you whenever we've been close to them, around about an year or out like that, their ass goes. So let's see if we can put them under pressure where they are, and it is that. And great things could come this season. Not getting carried away, because we know, like you just said there, when they win in Europe like that and they come back and let us down. But no, come on, we can do this. I'm really feel confident that we're going to go this. I wasn't so sure before it, but if you can't take my mountain off of that with the team that we put out there tonight, there's something wrong. And hopefully this time we're going to sort it. And the captain goes up and throws that trophy to the fans that are going to be lucky enough to be there, and we start to roll on. Because it has to happen. As Shugs always says, it comes in cycles, just that our cycle's been far too long. Hopefully it's our time to take the mantle and move on.
Just a remarkable result, a remarkable turnaround, a remarkable change in a group of players. Have you ever seen it? As a Rangers supporter, have you seen a change? Come on, because we were struggling to beat everybody. We get beat at home with Aberdeen. We won the races. We knew that something was wrong, and then all of a sudden, it's just took off.
We've seen some pretty tough times, Ox, in the past. We've seen some pretty bang average Rangers sides as well. So I always try and put things into perspective and think about the times when we were sitting in hedges at Peterhead and stuff like that. But when you look at how poor we were only a few short months ago, in terms of a turnaround in such a short period of time, I can't remember such a turnaround so quickly. Whenever you get a new manager, you always hope for that new manager bounce and it will last for a little bit. And then we drew a game and we all like, oh my goodness, is things changing already? But he picked it back up straight away. And it's been unreal. So in terms of such a short period of time, Ox, no, I haven't seen anything like that from what I can remember. We've had a crazy couple of years in terms of management changes and the like, and Gio had a good run. Even Bill won a few matches at the start. But this you look at the magnitude of the matches, gentlemen. I think this is for me the most unreal start. It's beyond anything that we expected. We didn't expect him to change it this quick with this group of players, and there's still a load of players we know need to change. We know there's a load of changes that will need to be made in the summer. We know that, but let's just enjoy it while the run is going on, boys. Let's win that quad. What am I saying? Goodness me.
Yeah. Oh, well, sum it up, mate. I know we're getting near the end of the show, but just sum it up, because let's be honest. Andy said he's 3-2 bet on. Oh, no expecting, and then bang, we done it. We had a laugh with Robert saying Tavernier would get the winner after he predicted the 2-each draw. And lo and behold, we got the right score. Albert? Oh,
Sorry, mate. So I was in a bridge there. This
that's
is
all right, mate.
what I was saying, and the only one that was listening to me was Becky. That was we're Glasgow Rangers, mate. We do these things. We all know that. We're a fantastic club. We have fantastic support, and now we're starting to get a team that we can be proud of. So let's hope this continues, and I think it will continue. We need players. There's no doubt about that. We need to freshen it up. We need to get a bit more quality in. But having said all that, the team out there tonight should be proud of themselves, because all the supporters will be proud of them. That was a fantastic result. You can't emphasise it too much, mate, because that Betis team, they might not have been the best team in the world, but they were no mugs. They were a decent team, mate, a really good team. Maybe not the best in Europe, but still a decent team. And we beat them 3-2. It's as simple as that. We beat them 3-2. And their big manager gave us a compliment before the game. He says, we need to watch out, because this is Glasgow Rangers that's coming to play. You know what I mean? The status of the club in Europe. We've got a reputation, mate, and we're living up to it. And we're showing the rest of Scotland and the rest of Britain that we are a European team, no doubt about it. We might not be at Champions League level, but UK is the resources, and we'll get there. We will get there, mate. That's what I think.
As a special night if Becky was listening to you.
Well, as I've told her not to talk when I'm on the radio, so she stuffed her face with a chocolate biscuit. Well, I know Robert's wife got a single nugget, but I gave her a chocolate biscuit. That'll do her.
Are we getting the brand?
It's one of the wee rolls, wee Cadbury roll things. No, no rubbish in here, mate. No rubbish in here. I made a mistake. I didn't think I left any of them. She fun.
Giant, you're a different generation. You've maybe not caught some of the results I mentioned earlier on. Don't mean a lot to you, but the results a couple of years ago about Dortmund, and maybe back in Fiorentina, you remember some of them. But special night. They don't go to Spain that often and win.
No, all at the time. You don't want to get carried away with saying that might have been the biggest shock or upset, but it actually might have been when you think about it. It's still a manager who hasn't got all his own players. He's inherited a lot of dross. He's managed to get them playing. His squad was down to the bare bones. His star man's had to stay home for personal reasons. His only other centre midfielder who's confirmed there had to come off with an injury. So even though Sterling done really well, he wasn't planning on putting him on the pitch. And he's gone away to Spain to a team that drew 1-1 Real Madrid and scored 3 goals. Yeah, of course we had a bit of luck or whatever, but yeah, that might be up there with the best of the lot, considering I thought we'd be playing Conference League football next season. Now, I don't think the Conference League is being built up now. It's not seen as a bad thing, but it still upholds a bit of standards for us, doesn't it? The same was said in the Europa League. I think that's quite important for us.
And when you see what it's worth, mate, special night up until the night, Andy. Fox scored more in Europe than we did as a team in Spain.
Aye, like I say, I'm kind of like, I know what I want to say, but I can't get it out. Like it's, I'm shocked, but I'm like I said, it's for all the Rangers fans and everything. I know it's only a one-half game, so that sounds stupid. But to go there with that team and put in a performance like that, you're looking for that to kick you on. But whatever trophy we're playing now, and a manager that I don't think he tolerates anybody that don't give 100%. And maybe these guys that are playing now, and we know they're going to go, but maybe they've realised that, wait a minute, the managers before we could do what we want, doing tools. They can't with this guy, because I think, although we get injured and all that, if he wasn't getting anything out of them, he'd have no qualms about dropping them. So maybe a penny's dropped for 2 or 3 of them, like, you know what I mean? But
not the time for debate, and it's not the night, and I'm sure we'll time to debate it. But do you think the fashion interview hinted yesterday that the way he treated them, the players didn't like it?
Yeah, well, there was I don't know about you, but I've seen something out there that said that a lot of the players actually rung him personally, trying to say, look, we're sorry it happened this way and we didn't get to see you happen, all that. So, yeah, that's a terrible thing, but I always said he was a wrong one from the start, like, I'll stick with that, like, I think he's done, real damage to the club, but this guy is making it, we were toxic, weren't we? We were absolutely terrible, we weren't playing right, and I don't know, whatever he's doing, there's all the games being pretty.
If I was Michael Beale and I phoned up here tonight, I would say this to you, just to be Jack Buckland, D. John Sterling, Seema, and Dessers. The guys we're talking about tonight, yeah?
Bill's on the phone. There's a lot more I want to say to him, mate, but yes.
But it's true, isn't it? You can't argue. The guy, they signed, turned up the night and played. So, I mean, Cifuentes as well. I thought that was his best game in the Rangers jersey tonight. I thought he'd done really well. So you can't argue with these signings. These signings are all coming good. It's his attitude to the players and how he's managing the players, I think, was the problem. And if what Sakala is saying is true, I've no doubt, I've no reason to not think it's true. That's shocking, treating him like that. They shouldn't be doing that. He's a nice wee guy. I liked Sakala.
Right, quick question. I'll take it in you all. We'll start winding up. Because obviously everybody's buzzing, want to see the highlights, want to look at everything, see all the reaction. Special night. Andy nearly said it. He went John Luton and he stopped, so we'll maybe get that out of him at the weekend.
That'll come in 2 parts, Ops.
All right. Right. Where does this rank? And if you like, since we were on the journey, where does this rank? Is it a better result than Dortmund? Giant.
Yes.
Why?
Because I think at the time at Dortmund, even though obviously it was a big name team, we fancied our players. We were not a bad run at the time. I know in the league we were a bit better. It was a together team, whereas this is still a team that is Clement's still trying to put together. A lot of players injured. And I just think it was more of a shock than the Dortmund one. Maybe not the result, but the performance was. I would say yes.
Yes, for very, very similar reasons as my man just said. The result in terms of the meaning of it takes us straight into the last 16. The Dortmund match was the last 32 where we still had that second leg, as I said earlier. And we weren't as decimated with the injuries. That we all believed we were capable, but we knew this was going to be really, really difficult. And but to go through with scoring 3 goals, to go directly into the last 16 as group winners, Ox, that's what makes it better. With a team with a new manager, damaged by injuries, that he's trying to pick back up after a appalling few months under another manager. Yes, absolutely, this is bigger. It's not just an in-the-moment thing. That is a balanced viewpoint of comparing those 2 periods of time.
I wouldn't say Rangers are quick, but I've took the money off the last 16 tie already. Right?
Easy.
No, I'm joking. Andy, where do you see it, mate?
Yeah, I've got to go with the guys there. Given the fact as well, I'm pretty sure, I know that they say they don't listen, but, that mob at the other side virtually booked their place, and to come back from being out of it to end up winning it with the players that was out on the park tonight, I would slightly have to go with that. Yeah, as I said when I come on the show, yeah, it's definitely for me. Yeah. I'm just delighted for him. Honestly, that's some performance in my opinion. Nobody expected that.
No, not at all. Not at all. Albert.
Oh, it's definitely. No, the night's better than Dortmund. Simple reason. It's the first time I've won in Spain, and it's a shootout, man. It's a cup final. That meant something tonight. You won a section by winning that game. You know? The Dortmund game was a game in the section. This was a cup final.
No, it was first leg.
First leg, aye. Well, it was, but it really meant something. It really meant something. Mate. So they achieved it. So you got to give them credit for that. So and if you put it into perspective, and I know I'm imbalanced. I'm not a balanced view of the night because I'm too high. But definitely, Dortmund's a brilliant result. Don't get me wrong, brilliant, great team at Dortmund. Some fantastic players, but that team tonight are good players as well. Never been beat. They've not been beat this season, have they? And we've never won in Spain. That alone tells you it was a fantastic result, mate.
Right, okay. Can I give a special shout out to Fox and Old School Blue? We've come on and done these shows, and we've had some lows, and everybody's having a go, and we're critical of the team, but they do a lot of work for RangersRadio, and I hope they take pleasure when we get these great results, and they put on a show, not us. They put on a show for everybody to listen and come and compare. Andy?
Oh, without a doubt, they're two great characters, as you know, and you know a bit better than me, but I met them both, and it was an absolute pleasure on that side of it. And yeah, what they do for the show and for people to come on like ourselves and have your good nights and your bad nights. And there was a funny night last night. Oh, old David, dearie me. But when you're living down here all these years, you can't be part of like that. So yeah, you know what I think about the show. I don't have to say that. You know what I mean?
Just quickly, did you work out that we were winding them up at the start? Or did you
I got you straight away. I definitely. I know you're always going to. Pogba gets he gets bugged up before he even starts the call, doesn't he? So yeah, but he's. I like old Dave. He's great. He's straight to the point, and he takes it well, doesn't he?
He's a gentleman. I hope we never offended anybody who's got bladder problems. It wasn't meant like that. It was a joke. Right. Sum it up. How you're feeling? Your thoughts? Last call. Juicy better.
Well, I'm so excited. I need to go for a lie down. Thank you for a fabulous game of football and evening, gentlemen. On to Sunday. Roast lamb.
Here. JM?
In a state of shock and very excited for Sunday now. Bring them on.
Will you be celebrating over the weekend as you build up to Sunday?
Quite possibly.
Okay. Andy?
Definitely same as the guys there, right? And if I've already started, I've just got to be careful that I don't finish this ball because I'll be up at 5:30. But yeah, that'll be me on now. We've got she's out tonight and Pat is tomorrow and Saturday, so that's me right up at the final now. So I've been off it for a week, right, but didn't seem right, so get back into the normal swing of life. Never helped tonight as a Rangers, that's for sure. But yeah, it's a pleasure being on, you know that.
It was madness.
Oh, that was fantastic. Oh, that was brilliant. They were on form and all, and actually, they're round about my age and all that now, and they're actually number one in the charts. I watched another group called Pork Pie from up the road there. I think they come from Edinburgh way. 3 or 4 weeks, but they were fantastic as well. I like the old Madness and Scar and all that. Can't he dance like he used to? It's more like all the guys that go and watch it now, you're all falling over, especially you got a few jars and you're like, well, I tell you what, the prices were terrible. I think we get 2 pots of chips and 2 lagers and it was £28. It's just a difference from going to your local, isn't it?
Oh, just a bit. Older, sum it up.
sum it up? I've already summed it up. I'm not going to sleep tonight. You're all going to lie down. I can't sleep tonight. I'm going to play this game again. So if you phone me at 1 in the morning, I'll still be up celebrating and watching the game. It was fantastic, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Wee bit unexpected, but still fantastic.
Yep. Can I thank Andy for joining us, Juicy Giant, and of course Albert for doing the show. I know there was people trying to go on. We are having problems with our control concerning we were Skype set up. The boys are working on it, and I'm sure they'll get it sorted. Can I thank everybody for listening? Can I thank every player who took part? Every player who took part for our club tonight, the manager, the support. I'd also like to thank my mother and father for making me a blue nose. Thanks for listening. Everybody have a great day tomorrow at the work. Whatever they're doing, enjoy it. Let's keep this going. We'll be back tomorrow night between 8 and 10 talking about all things Rangers. And remember, we are the people. Take it away, Old School Blue.